Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jess, and in today's video we are going to be talking all about the Carli x Anastasia palette. I just did this makeup look and also a little bit of a first impression / review, but this is what it looks like. Super gorgeous, very versatile, a lot of different shades in here, but really quickly, I wanted to swatch the colors that I did not use, the shimmers really. So I am going to go in with my Angels, which is the super dirty gold shade. That is so pretty. Gorgeous. Swatches like butter. I am going to go in with Jode, which is like a charcoaly color. Wow. So beautiful. Super reflective. I'm going to go in with Libra, which is like, my first thought is cashmere. So beautiful, like a purpley shade. Next, I'm going to go in with Mandala, which is like a really pink shade. Ooh, that is pretty. And then I have two more shades that I want to swatch, Moo and Bully. So Moo is like a really champagne-y gold, and it is so creamy. Wow, gorgeous. Super, super reflective. And then Bully is kind of like a pink champagne. They feel wet in the pan when you swatch it. So those are some of the shimmers, and the rest I am wearing on my eyes. So I really am excited to use more of this palette. I know that in my last video I was just talking about how I have so many makeup palettes that I'm neglecting and that I should really use those before I purchase new ones, but I saw this and I couldn't believe I saw it in stores and I didn't have to wait. It was right at my fingertips. I mean, when you're a makeup junkie, you just can't help yourself. You can, but I like to make excuses to condone my bad habits. But anyways, if you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the red button, hitting the notification bell, and follow me on social media. And let's get into it. I really tried to film a first impressions with this video, but would you believe that my files that I filmed on were corrupted and I could not upload them? So we are going to redo this as if it was a first impressions. I'm going to say all the same things that I said when I first reviewed it. Okay, so we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to use my Jouer High Essential Coverage Concealer with hyaluronic acid. My skin has been so sensitive lately, and I really think the Tarte Shape Tape has like some kind of ingredients that kind of make my eczema act up, or my skin is just super sensitive to. So I am not going to be using that anymore. The process of me trying to film this video is so insane. I feel like maybe the world doesn't want me to get this video out. So I'm going to be taking my Ilia powder and set my eyelids a little. So The first thing that I noticed when I used this palette is that there is quite a bit of fallout. A lot of kickback in the pan, but that's not a deal breaker for me. I just have to be a little bit more careful when dipping into other eyeshadows, because I found when I used the Norvina palette, it got really messy and shadows started mixing together. So that is my first note, that a lot of kickback. So if you don't want your colors to mix, just be aware of that. So this is the shade Cindy, and it is just like a really pretty peachy pink shade, and I believe it's named after one of her cats. They're really smooth and buttery, and they blend out really nicely. I don't see any patchiness. I'm just taking a MAC 224 blending brush. This one is clean, and just softening up the edges here. I'm going to take on that same MAC 217 brush, the Stev shade, which is like a very deep cranberry shade. Very pretty. And just softly deepen up that color. I think these shades look so beautiful together. So pretty. I'm going to take that clean brush again. I don't know if I didn't blend out or set my concealer that well, but there is a little bit of patchiness here. I don't know if you can tell, it's just a little bit darker here, and I keep trying to blend over that. I do have to say my skin has been really sensitive and has a lot of dry patches, so that also could be what's happening there. If anybody has tried this palette and they've noticed that, let me know, or if it's just me. I have to be really careful with this eye because I lift this brow up so hard that it doesn't look even when I just look straight. Plus I have like a ton of rolls in this eyelid. See, that makes it flat and then they roll. So I have to like tilt my head back and look down. That also could be why the pigment is kind of sticking right there. Okay, next I am going to be using this OA shade. I don't know how to pronounce it, OA. And one thing that I'm trying to do from that last video is get really outside of my comfort zone, and those deep cool tone shadows really scare me. So I am diving head first into it. So it's super pretty. There it is on my finger. So pretty. It looks like the galaxy. And I am applying it to the outer V. And it looks so pretty on top of that, those pinky shades. So it's like a really deep blue or charcoal base with like rainbow reflex. I see pink, green, blue, purple. It's really gorgeous. And I'm going to make this a halo eye. So I'm going to go in here. And I just really like to apply shimmers with my finger. I feel like I get the best color payoff that way. If you have relatively small eyes, like I do, you want some wipes nearby. There is fallout with the shimmers. when I use my finger. So that's something also to keep in mind. For the center shade, I am going to cut my crease with my MAC Painterly paint pot. And so I am going to go in with this, is it Aura? That very pretty rose gold shade. And I'm just going to apply it right over that area. Now I am going to apply some gel liner. This is Inglot number 77 black liner. I feel like this is definitely a look where you need falsies unless you have like insane crazy lashes or lash extensions. To prep my skin a little, I'm going to be using the Tarte Maracuja oil, and I really love this stuff. I feel like it really helps my skin calm down with whatever I have going on, like dryness, my eczema. It is just so nice. Okay, lashes are on, and we are gonna do my face now. So I've been testing the Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect foundation, and I actually really like it. I thought it was initially a little too light for me, but it actually looks really good when I blend it all out, and it is more of a mousse consistency than anything else. I'm going to do my concealer under my eyes with my Jouer. And I don't like to bake too much, but I do like to really pack in the powder here. I always keep like a towel or makeup wipes near me because I hate having makeup on my hands. Okay, now for the under eyes, I am just going to take these two shades again here. And then I am going to take a lip liner for my eyeliner, and that is Maybelline Color Sensational. For lips, I am going to use the Kylie Kissmas lip liner and line my lips. This is the Kylie Dolce K matte lip. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit and apply something else in the center. And for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics Tequila Tan. Going to use my Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And this blush is super pigmented, so you don't want to use too much. And for highlight, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild in Precious Petals. So for the center, I'm going to use Kylie Kissmas on my lips. And we are going to set our face. This is Too Faced Peach Mist. It's really mattifying, so you really want to shake it up well. Of course, the sun is just not letting me live my life. But this is the finished look. I really like how it turned out. So I think it is super gorgeous. I actually think this is like a pretty festive holiday look also, surprisingly. But I absolutely love this palette. I think this is so worth it. And the cool tone shades are not too scary, if that makes sense. Like if you are a little bit on the nervous side to use cool tone shades, these are definitely worth trying. So fantastic job, Carly. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.